We're all tears of the Almighty. We're all tears of the Almighty. We're all tears of the Almighty. It is His mercy that keeps us alive.
6 years in the game, and ain't shit changed except myself, of course, the rest be the same. Still I be the lyricist from the city that slept on, bent on, proving all the criticism dead wrong. Headstrong, armed with a plan from the get-go. Plan is to live my life, not to impress y'all. Fuckers, rappers are all about the image. I'm only showing love if you be all about your lyrics. I'm only on the stage with you if you stepped on it to kill it. And if you talking all that money, boy, you better be about some millions. If you talking revolution, boy, you better be about some killing. I don't give a fuck what you talking about as long as you live it. A lot of these rappers.
This album covers topics from friends, family, to politics, to weed, you know, to weed. Sometimes I love weed. But I've never done an album where it's just me, you know, being completely me and being opinionated and coming through and saying, well, this is what I think about this.
Bring back Tupac and that man Steve Biko. We need some Patrice, not Patron for my people, so we can celebrate back to basic spaces. Cases close, they try to put you in the box. So I said we fight back, let them lick a couple shots. Cause the revolution will not be televised on the daily. I'm talking to my niggas in Uganda to New Delhi. I'm trying to see us all up in better places. Let them see where we chill in the middle of the oasis, man.
Okay, I see what you're talking about.
So I think that's the style we're going for this album. A very personal album, full of soul. Something that's gonna make the listener, you know, listen for hopefully not just 2 months like we tend to do these days.
Until you chilling on that side of the earth, where the sun keeps shining at the side of your work, and every day be a celebration, a payday shit. Looking at my happiness like what a great payslip, we made it. Finger in the air for the fake kids. Look at us now, where we chilling, the oasis.
We just laid down the first track, Oasis.
Like, it's not even like who was there when we started? Ask them like who was there when we started? Like,
Yeah.
when we started.
Exactly that, you know, we find ourselves at a place that's full of vegetation, that's full of prosperity. But we come from the desert, you know, we come from a place where the artist isn't really appreciated, where we have our own struggles as people, as South Africans, as humans, whatever, you know. And now we're at a place where we're celebrating. Obviously there's always those people that kind of think, oh, you're not going to be able to do this, or you're not going to succeed, or whatever. And this song is for all of that, you know. Up next, we're recording a track with Hydro called Keep It Banging. We got Hydro in the house. Man, Hydro's here.
How you doing? Yeah.
Session in for that Keep It Banging.
Keep it banging, you know.
That's how we're doing. Hydro's got a fresh verse for us.
I remember my father, he had 2 jobs, 2 cars, no degree, so we had to move hard. Now I'm in the same position, trying to gain discipline. You ain't listening, this is my life. Not a few bars, I've been running things. Vision changed like a movie shot.
Basically, this is just like, I mean, I don't know how many people these days, you know, that relate to hip hop music remember a time when it was like just about coming out there and busting rhymes and coming and partying, you know what I mean? Not necessarily the outside, not necessarily like telling people that I've got such a nice, you know, little look to myself. No, not about the look, it's about getting down, being gritty, being grimy, just rocking, you know?
We sending out shots to the fake out here. Toe tag, body bag style, oh yeah. That hip hop music still alive out here. So we gon' keep banging it like brah, brah, brah.
And the fake is whoever. If the shoe fits, they should wear it, you know?
Fuck it, I be out there. Pass it to the next man. Tell me who it is.
This is a song for the people.
Yeah, day one. Done, man. We came in here looking to record three tracks. Hydro came in, did his thing quickly. I recorded the first track like in 30 minutes. That was cool. And yeah, that's it. So day one, done and
dust.
heading over to Lunatic's place again. Today we're hoping to do 4 tracks. Yesterday we did like 2.5. So maybe today, you know, we double up and do 4 tracks. So yeah, that's it, man. Just had a Zulu burger, guinya. And I'm feeling good, you know, in the mood to get it. Let's do it. Public interest, you know what it is. Day 2. Basically, I think from a production point of view, both Lunatic and Zenith, you know, they put that soul in the music, not just 808s and synths, but rather like, you know, they get that quality, that soul feel. So we want something that's gonna evoke some emotion, even if you're just listening to the production without necessarily listening to the rhymes.
I got the idea, I just want to do. Wait, let's think.
The Soul Academy is like, sometimes it could be just my beats, sometimes it could be Zen's beats. But we always, if it's my beat, Zen always comes in and adds something of his own. Or I'll go to his house and add something, telling, I think this year should be here, or like change this sound, change that sound.
Well, the Soul Academy started about 6, 7, long time ago. We started when we were kids.
We always have like the kind of good chemistry because we grew up together listening to the same music.
Basically, we produced soul, hip-hop music.
How long do we stand, look and watch the youth falling? Who killed Chris Hani? The youth are still asking. And why the hell the government hiding the true knowledge? And tell me why these kids are starving all through college. And why I feel as an individual that I don't have knowledge of everything. I don't know everything, you know? But all the time when you want to question, there's a whole bunch of people out there that want to shut you up for questioning. And they don't want to admit that they don't know anything. You know, we all have a limited amount of knowledge. So the main point of this song was, and that's how I started writing about, like, the things I write about, is like, okay, I don't have the answers, but like, what's wrong with questioning? You know what I mean? Questioning might lead me somewhere. Sister calling me an animal, me calling her a bitch, while I'm trying to look fly in my 746, or is it 45? I'm trying to stay rich, so I pack a 45. I shot him in his face cause he tried to take my ride. My name ain't Jack, thought he caught me by surprise. The point of the song is to show the listener that we have stopped questioning. We've stopped asking questions just because we think we need to have the answers. You don't need to have the answers, you just need to ask the question. I heard a rapper say nobody dying out here, and it made me think about the families of Andres Tata. They trying to figure out why the hell a son had to be dropped, clutching on his chest, rubber bullets from the C-Ops. I wondered why nobody ever spoke about that, even though half of them were watching in the news right there. I've always been kind of conscious and exposing issues and talking about issues. But in this particular album, I actually do want to come out and say, well, you know what? I want to make a bold statement. I don't want to sugarcoat it. I don't want to say like, oh, you know, the ANC government is trying their best. No, they're fucking us in our asshole. That's the truth, you know. They're just like, they're raping the people. Hey. Feel good, man. Feel good.
Song reminds you of that set of Hustle and Flow.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Get there from the bitch.
Didn't graduate with straight A's, but did enough to make sure I negotiate my wage up. Now turn up this revolution, will not be telling us don't listen to me. I'm talking to my niggas and you got this illusion me. I need to see the soul out there in those places. Let them see where we chillin', the winning of the oasis. Right? Good night, TNT. Good night. I fucking love you. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, make some fucking noise for Black Moss one more time, fucking. Make some fucking noise for Black Moss. Welcome back.
Yeah. So this is my test, microphone intruding. So y'all better listen, it's my work that I'm proving. Cause God saw fit to bless me with the gift of music. And as long as I'm alive, I solemnly swear that I'll use it. So introducing the bar for new standing. I live my life free, my destiny to me was handed. The voice that speaks through me is deep. And
The whole concept of the album is that you're actually just sitting down in a theater and you're watching some sort of a production. And Cymatic is the MC, he's the host of the night's entertainment.
Since been at the bottom, there's one way up. The storm brought its worst, so still, I never gave up. When times come to rise, so I'm taking it higher and shine the hardest. Cause you know the ain't no break.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Cymatic, and I'd like to welcome you to this evening's entertainment. That's right, tonight the Soul Academy and the Black Master of Spontaneous Sentences bring you Public Interest.
Yeah, so in terms of collaborations in this album, I thought I really wanted to collaborate with a lot of legendary Durban cats, you know, cats that are really solid behind the mic, you know?
I keep it real. My thoughts celibate, unseen relative, connect with the master of one dream imperative, shift of balance. In a world that needs medicine, cabinet of rhymes of mine, hoping to better it. Why is everything on planet Earth a bunch of purchases? As I question even further, tell me who the merchant is. Television needing the witness, tell you needed it. Slowly molding the ego with images, they be feeding it. And while we sleeping, the merchants trying to deepen our insecurities, fear separating us weekly. So we wanna buy more so we can show it off. And somehow we slowly start thinking that we know it all. How we consume and the being consumed. Fuck all of the plastic packages, all I want is the food and I'm cool. Like 6 packs and 2. Over ice pack my brew, let's chill and bring back the truth. Like Africa is capable, its leaders need to wake up and realize the West is still trying to break us. The companies I'm talking about support the use of paper. It's made out of nothing and still they use it to enslave us. Yeah.
The only expectation we have from this album is enjoyment, to have a good time making a classic LP together as friends. In terms of how we're gonna release the project, I have no idea at the moment, you know. Like I personally like giving out music for free because like I find that I make free music, you know, like to give my time towards making the music is something I do for myself. I don't really have any expectation right now, except not to be a flop.
You know who the fuck I am, G? I say it with aggression like a tough guy back me. Can never tell me about the kind of luck I had, B. If mommy pretty and she wanna fuck, I gladly put it on Smith ass. From charm up to Stiz ass, the coochie after a doobie, the rock in the Swin hash. With a dream team, put me on if there is ass. I'll be there in a second like the guard about the Chris ash.
But this is a song, Public Interest. It's basically a song about my city and the kind of shit you can see in Durban, the kind of shit that happens in Durban.
I'm from a city on the East Coast, home of 3 million townships, town ground, folk are still building it. With these dudes see pleasure and pain with the bottleneck. Young bloods walking around thinking they can take respect easy.
The reason it's called Public Interest is because this album takes a theme of telling the other side of the story that's not really told, or just giving you a different perspective on things. Like, I'm not thugging or anything, but I think that the story of the thugs and why they do the shit that they have to do has to be told by someone, since half of these rappers out here are soft, you know?
Who are you referring to when you say these rappers are soft?
These rappers, bro. That's when a shoe fits, you must wear it, you know? These rappers, like, whoever's gonna see this and respond, that rapper. The one who feels touched. You're trying to shed light on, yeah, it is also like this, you know? Not just like that, all the superstar, flashy, this.
Just like that, it's a wrap.
Day 4, we out. It's been a good day. We've worked hard. We've worked hard today. All the tracks are basically finished. So everything you hear on Public Interest was done today. In the last 3 days. My man Flow Sick over there came through and blessed us. Siege came through and blessed us, and now all we're waiting for.
Oh, Ives came through and blessed it too.
She blessed us with the chicken, you know. And basically all we've got left to do is wait for people to come and do some hooks and to add some touches to their verses. But other than that, everything's sort of good. We're going into the mix and the mastering, and we're looking at like maybe a month or 2 months. I mean, the way we are perfectionists and all that. Like 2 months should be good. And you should have the product. Till then, shout out to this chicken, and shout out to Mulatto Films, bringing you this presentation. Fucking just killed a set at Winston, lost my voice and shit.
felt the love, man. Super, super love from the people.
I just witnessed Black Moss kill it. I was blown away. You know? No one ever blows me away. But the Moss Dog always blows me away.
It's a mad blessing to have my brother back, and right now we just trying to rejuvenate like proper hip hop. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to have a brother home, bro. So.